Oh my goodness. I got back. I drove all the way to El Paso because I heard there is a Chinese restaurant there, and they actually have a Chinese menu. And I got something that I have not had for years. I mean, years. So what am I having? Beef tendon in, I don't know how to say it in Mandarin, but in Cantonese it's called Ngao Nam Fan. So beef tendon over rice, Ngao Nam Fan. And so when I went in, I asked the lady, I said beef tendon, and I said, is it Ngao Nam Fan? And she said, I don't speak Cantonese. But I decided, well, I'm going to try it. And it is. So I'm so happy to have this. I got this, and then I got beef chow fan because they make it Cantonese style. And again, I have not been able to have these things since I lived in Chinatown in San Francisco, which is all Cantonese people. And so this is like going home. Oh my God. So they do have a regular menu for Chinese people. They don't have this on, normally most people won't know what this is, but it's so good. It's got, I think, it's beef tendon, which is kind of, chewy. And they put onion in, bell pepper, and slices of ginger, which kind of gives it a little bit, not like a licorice taste, but it's a little different than what you're going to find in Americanized Chinese restaurants. Now, I did pass a restaurant there named Paco Wong. And I'm going, what? Paco Wong? Now, that does not sound like a, authentic Chinese. I'm just saying. What is it, Chinese burritos? I mean, Paco Wong. I'm going to have to look it up on the net and see what Paco Wong is. But on this note, I'm going to eat some more of this, and then I'm going to divvy it up and freeze it so that I have, because I ordered 2 big orders. It's just me. I can't eat all this food. Oh, my God. So I'm going to divvy it up so that I can have it again for lunch or dinner. So I am so happy. And then they had right next to it, they had Vietnamese grocery store. And I was able to buy things that I have not had for years. I'm going to make some fresh kimchi. Kimchi is so easy to make. Now, my brother was married to a Korean girl for a bit. My brother's such a jerk, they got divorced. But she showed me how to make fresh kimchi. Very simple. You just take Napa cabbage. Now, you're going to want to wear the gloves with this, because otherwise it's going to burn the heck out of your hands. But you take kimchi. You take kimchi. You're making kimchi. You take the Napa cabbage, and of course you wash it. And then you're going to put a layer in a bowl, big bowl, salt it, and then you put also the however much red pepper you want on it. You do the next layer, and that's it. You just layer it. Then you put a plate on the top of it to press it, and that's it. And that's the way you make fresh kimchi. Very simple to make it. It's just salt and red peppers, and you press it. Now, if you want to make the really heavy-duty kimchi, you put the shrimp paste in it as well. the little bitty teeny tiny shrimp. But I don't care for that type of kimchi, so I just make the fresh one. Very simple to make. And then they had like miso and bonito flakes, so you can make your miso soup, and black beans, garlic black beans, so you can make jjajangmyeon. So I'm talking about Japanese food, Chinese food, Korean food. Yes, for a lot of my life I lived in Oriental communities. I lived in Japantown, I lived in Chinatown. And then, my ex-husband was Chinese, but he was raised in Seoul, Korea. So he also made Korean food. So for many years, I can cook and have eaten a lot of the Korean, Japanese, Chinese foods. But the difficulty here, there's no place to buy provisions to make it. Now there is another big Oriental market down by El Paso, so I am going to go down there and check it out. But I bought a bunch of goodies, of things that I need to have on hand, so that once in a while I can have some good Chinese, Korean, or Japanese food. Oh my goodness. So on that note, I'm going to shut this out so I can finish up my dinner. I tell you, you take that first bite, and you've thought about this for years, literally years. This was back in the 70s, early 80s and 70s, since I've been able to have this dish. When I was living at the I Hotel there, International Hotel, I would go out, and this is one thing I would have, or mornings, sometimes you'd go and have juk, juk is easy again to make. It's just a chicken broth and rice that you just cook it to death until the rice becomes gelatinous. And so a lot of people will have that in the mornings if they're not feeling well, or if especially guys and they've been out drinking all night, they'll go in, and these places stay open till real early in the morning, and they will go have juk. Okay, so juk, again, so easy to make. Most of these things are very simple to make. A lot of them, if you're doing stir fry, you use a light soy sauce, not the stuff you get in the American markets. That's gross to try to make this stuff with. But a lot of it you stir fry, steam. I do a lot of steam frying type things. And you just put soy sauce, a little bit of sugar in it. And again, you can make a quick stir fry. So simple and so good. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here and finish my food, which I am thoroughly enjoying. And I'll see you online.